Late to the stage they come, papers to blaze the punk, police on the beats we run, high rise you're not equal chump, I'm above you're below us all, no love in the doja fools, utilize my golden tool, no repentance is over dude, you don't see me now, you don't see me now, you don't see me, you don't see me now, you don't see me now, you don't see me, you don't see me now, you don't see me now, you don't see me, you don't see me now, you don't see me now. Late to the stage they come, papers to blaze the punk, police on the beats we run, high rise you're not equal chump, I'm above you're below us all, no love in the doja fools, utilize my golden tool, no repentance is over dude, you don't see me now, you don't see me now, you don't see me, you don't see me now, you don't see me now, you don't see me, you don't see me now, you don't see me now, you don't see me, you don't see me now, you don't see me now.
Yeah, hello everybody and welcome to the Len Salmon Stadium for what promises to be a historic day's play. Yes, it is Bowers and Pitsea Ladies taking on Needham Market in the Vitality Women's FA Cup first round proper. And as we said before, it is a day full of history. It's the first time ever either side has ever reached this stage of the competition. You might not be able to see it on the screen, but I can assure you there's quite a good, strong crowd here getting themselves ready. The players gone back into the tunnel. Warm-ups are complete. They're going to be coming out onto the pitch very shortly. 10 minutes to go until kick-off. Now, we just want to say throughout the course of this game, we can see your comments. We want to hear from you. Get your comments in. Message below. Tell us who are you supporting today. We want to hear from you. Best place to do that, if you head over to Live Sport Now on YouTube, there's a link in the body of this broadcast that'll take you straight to that. So YouTube channel, give it a click. And if you comment on the chat section, we can show your comment on screen as well. How cool is that? Just in front of us, you can actually see, you might be able to see, we've got the Dagenham Wildcats here. They are going to be the half-time entertainment. They're the mascots here today at the Len Salmon Stadium in Basildon in Essex for what is going to be a very, very historic and exciting day in the Vitality Women's FA Cup. Plenty of first round matches going on across the board as well. They kicked off, a lot of them kicked off at 1 o'clock. At half time of this match, we will bring you the scores and the results for those games. Now, before we get into the match, let's just have a quick look at how these teams made it through to this historic occasion. The first round proper for Bowers and Pitsea in the second qualifying round. They had a very entertaining game, you can see there, against Stevenage FC, running out 3-2 winners in that game. Molly de Bod, Danielle Silito, Maddie Thomas and Millie Isherwood have all scored so far in the competition. And of course in the third qualifying round, a nervous game there against Harlow Town. As you can see, Bowers winning 4-3 on penalties. Will we have a penalty shootout today, or will it be decided in 90 minutes? Who knows? Whatever happens, we'll be here right to the very end. Let's have a look at our opponents. Needham Market today making a trip down from, well, just north of Ipswich. They're based, as you can see, the second qualifying round, a comfortable 6-1 win over Histon Ladies there. In the third qualifying round, it was a 2-0 away win at Harpenden Town Women, and how great is that for them both to be mixed up here today, and very close as well, both playing the same division in the Eastern Region Women's Football League, and believe it or not, they're actually pretty much locked together in the league as well. Needham Market are 4th in the table, Bowers are 5th, both on 12 points, but Bowers have played a game more. Right, now let's have a little look, shall we, at the starting 11 for the teams as well. Let's start with Bowers, shall we? Team news just in. Here we are. It's Margot Farnes. She's in goal. Natalie Strange, Danielle Stiles, Sarah Wilson, Maddie Thomas, Millie Isherwood, Whitney Locke, Kelsey Smith, Danielle Silito is captain today, Molly DeBell and Kirsty Jackson. On the substitute bench, number 21 is Hannah Stone, number 2 Holly Moore, 3 Courtney Fraser, we've got Georgia Fraser, 10 Phoebe Keys. Let's have a little look at the lineup for Needham Market, shall we? In goal, Daisy Gibbs. We've got Eva Hubbard, Laura Bloomfield, Ellie Catchpole. Your captain is Lois Balfour. We've got Mia Etheridge, Lena Nagib, Lindsay Cooper, Molly Hall, Paige Wakefield and Nima Thomas. On the bench we have Evie McCann, Charlotte McGrath, Ellie Rossiter, Jo Braun, Jodie Sharp and Amber Cantwell. That is how both teams will line up for this match. It is a very historic occasion indeed. Now, ahead of this game, we were lucky to be able to speak to the Needham Market manager, Warren. We had a quick chat with him a few days.
Warren, big game on Sunday. How are the girls shaping up?
Yeah, really good. You know, it's going to be probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest game in our history so far. Starting to get some injuries back in training, which is good. So it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking good.
So it's going to be a pretty big squad then, hopefully, to choose from for Sunday.
We should have a good resource at our disposal. So yeah, fingers crossed.
In terms of obviously the game, from our point of view, it's a very winnable game. But then from their point of view, it'll be the same thing. So should make it a really, really interesting game.
It's going to be competitive. You know, it's someone in our league that we've not played yet this season, so neither team probably won't know much about each other. However, you know, it's going to be competitive. It's going to be both teams have both got to this point of the competition for the first time, so there's a lot to play for. There really is a lot to play for.
You confident about Sunday?
Yeah, look, we have to be. We have to go into every game with confidence that we think we can win it. And you know, I'm going to stand here now and say yes, I'm going to have a bit of confidence and back the team. And I know the ability we have. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
I spoke to you back at Histon on the very first game on this FA Cup journey and put a tongue-in-cheek comment about Wembley and a little question about what the FA Cup means to the club. Now that we're in the first round proper, I mean, the achievement has already been made, hasn't it?
Oh, massively. You know, for us to get to this point in the competition, result regardless at the weekend, you know, what a stepping stone we'll be able to have in still such a short tenure. So I'm really pleased regardless of the result. But of course, we want to go into it. We want to go further. We want to get as deep into this competition as we can, and we see how Sunday goes, and we go from there.
Dreaming of Arsenal and Chelsea here after Christmas?
That would be very nice, wouldn't it? But let's take every game as it comes.
Well, Warren, good luck on Sunday.
Well, there you go. As you can see, the teams have come out there. It is Needham Market are in yellow shirts with the black shorts. Bowers in Pitsea in their traditional red and white. As you can see, the Dagenham Wildcats, the match day mascots here, just shaking hands with both players. What a day it is for both clubs. It really is. Neither side has ever reached this stage before, as we mentioned. In fact, Needham Market are very new. They only formed a few years ago ahead of the 2017-18 season. And they've had a rise to success, shall we say, already. They currently sit fourth in the Eastern Region Women's Football League, one place above Bowers in Pitsea. Ironically, the two sides meet in the league in a few weeks' time as well. So it will be a chance for revenge for one of these sides. Of course, history will be made today. One of these two sides will make it to the second round of the FA Cup proper. This is the importance of grassroots football, isn't it? What a day it is for these players as well. We've almost got a full grandstand here as well. It's so nice to see. Remember, keep your comments coming in. We can see your comments. We can show them on screen if you comment over at Live Sport Now on YouTube as well. One last time, just to have a quick look at those starting lineups. There's the Bowers lineup there. We've got Farn, Strange, Styles, Wilson, Thomas, Isherwood, Locksmith, your captain Danielle Silito, DeBell and Jackson. On the bench, of course, we've got Stone, Moore, Fraser, the two Frasers, Courtney and Georgia, and Phoebe Keys. For Needham, your starting 11 looks like this: Gibbs, Hubbard, Bloomfield, Catchpole, Balfour is your captain, Etheridge, Nagib, Cooper, Hall, Wakefield, Thomas, and on the bench McCann, McGrath, Rossiter, Braun, Sharp and Cantwell, managed by Warren Lewis Claxton. So there we go, that's how they will line up for this game. Your referees for this afternoon: George Lowe will be managing the game, assisted by George Ramplin and Brian Chapman. So we are moments away now from kick-off. Keep those comments in coming on. We can see them. It's so nice to see so many people getting behind both teams here. at half-time, we will bring you the results as well from the early kickoffs today in the Vitality Women's FA Cup. We are going to have a minute's silence of respect as well. So if you join us in a minute's silence, we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us for that. It's almost time to get underway. 90 minutes of Women's FA Cup action. It's the first round proper here at the Len Salmon Stadium in Basildon. Both sides coming into the game actually on a little bit of form as well. Bowers' last game in the league, beating Haringey Borough 3-1 at home. Needham Market were on the road, 6-2 victors over Kings Lynn Town. So both clubs coming in with form. As I said, they meet in a couple of weeks' time in the league as well. That promises to be a cracker. A little bit trigger happy on the countdown clock there. So if you are just tuning in, hello, welcome. As we said, Bowers and Pitsea in the red. Looks like they're going to be kicking right, attacking the left goal here. Needham Market in the yellow and black shorts, looking a little bit like Borussia Dortmund. Now keep your comments coming in, we can see them. We want to hear from you. Last gasp, bit of Team G up for the Bowers and Pitsea. I must apologise actually, because we did the Chelmsford City against Bowers and Pitsea Ladies Reserve team recently, and I kept calling them Bowers, so I apologise, it is Bowers. There we go, we are underway now in this match. And Bowers looking to get it forward quickly. We're actually at the same ground that #United play at as well, the Len Salmon Stadium in Basildon in Essex. Early touches for both sides, as you can see. It's a nice touch there, always a bit of a good one to get the keeper. Daisy Gibbs there, the goalkeeper in the blue for Needham Market. Goes out for an early goal kick. I said I'm expecting a tight game here. 4th and 5th in the league, both these sides. So not a lot to choose between the two. But a huge opportunity for both clubs. Number 3 there, that's Eva Hubbard on the ball for Needham. Looking to drive it forward. camped out in her own half. 23 here for Needham. This is Needham Thomas, unable to control it, and the ball goes out for a Bowers throw. Mistouch there, good opportunity for Mia Etheridge for Needham to get through, but it's a good head back to the safe hands of Margot Farnes in the Bowers goal. Throwing it out to the right quickly. So nice to see so many people here today as well. Are we in for a thriller? I imagine so. Remember, history being made here today. It's the first time either side has ever made it to the Vitality Women's FA Cup first round proper. That means definitely one of them will make it to the second round. Oh, almost trying to cut through there for Needham Market. Needham in the yellow, as we said, Bowers in the red. I will keep saying it, we're broadcasting live across social media, so people will keep tuning in and out. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, you name it. We are absolutely everywhere. At Live Sport Now UK on Twitter, Live Sport Now on YouTube. If you haven't, do hit subscribe as well. Make sure you comment. We can see your comments. Here we go, Needham looking to make the first real attack of the game. And the offside flag has gone up. So free kick for Bowers in their own penalty area. So a bit of a later game. This one, there's been a lot of games that kicked off at 1 o'clock today, so they'll be finishing up now. At half-time, we'll bring you the results from those games. There's a few kicking off at 2 o'clock and a few later ones, such as this, going on at 3. Sun just starting to come down already at the Len Salmon Stadium in Basildon, home of Bowers and Pitsea, also home of #United. The ball goes out for a Needham Market throw-in. Bowers and Pitsea actually gained revenge against Harlow Town in the third qualifying round. So it's Harlow who knocked them out 2 years ago of the competition. So things camped around the centre of the pitch at the minute. Still early stages, of course, only 3 minutes into this game. A long way to go yet for both teams. So Needham comfortably playing it across the back here, looking to find a way forward. It's only early stages, but perhaps started slightly more brightly. A long way to go. Sun shining on that half of the pitch. Maybe that's why they're still playing in it. Quite a nice mild day today, but we do expect the temperature to drop as we go into the evening here. Of course, the tie has to be settled today as well. No replays. So, are we going to have extra time and penalties? My understanding is that we will have extra time and penalties if required. You can find out more about the Women's FA Cup as well. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Take you straight through to the Women's FA Cup website, the main page. Needham looking to drive forward again. That's Molly Hall over there. And she manages to earn her side a throw in deep in the Bowers half. It's Bowers really struggling to get the ball forward at the minute. There we go, 50-50 ball, both going for it. Bowers trying to get it out close into their own half. Can they now move forward? And they've lost possession again, though, in quite a dangerous place. It's Needham moving forward. Number 20 for Needham, that's Paige Wakefield. Can she get the ball in and find number 18? No, she can't. And it's chipped away for another Needham throw. Whitney Locke for Bowers, unfortunately unable to get close to it. So a long ball over to Nima Thomas on the right-hand side here. It's a nice touch away, though, by Sarah Wilson, and she knocks it out, and it's going to be a Needham throw.
Put down this wing, Whit.
Right, looking for space. A bit of head tennis going on at the minute. Number 9 running down. That's Captain Louis Balfour in the yellow. She's unable to get pressure. And Needham retain it. It's pumped forward by Mia Etheridge and comfortably taken by Margot Farnes in the Bowers goal. So certainly the opening salvos of this game. Almost 6 minutes into it now, and it has been Needham Market with the advantage so far. That's it, Bowers is looking to retain a bit. Are they going to look and play the long ball? She's going to try and find Millie Isherwood there. She's unable to take it. And it's now Whitley Locke trying to win it back, unable to get it. Pump forward. And finds, oh, good ball over to the left, not able to cut it through though. Now picking up Lena Naggard, getting it out to that left side for Needham Market. Tucked back in, and Bowers retained the ball in the middle of the pitch. Here we go, number 17 on the ball. That was Kirsty Jackson. But it goes back out for a Needham Market throw. A bit of a tussle going on over at the far side of the pitch. The linesman determines it is once again another Needham throw. Can they take advantage of being on top at the minute in this game? Tucked through nicely to Lena Naggard. Can she get it forward? Bowers looking to win it back, and they do. Can they tuck it forward? But it's gone straight to Molly Hall. But Bowers win it back again. Vitality Women's FA Cup first round match here. Yes, we are live at the Lane Salmon Stadium, Basildon in Essex. I've been suffering a bit of a cold recently as well, so apologies if I sound a little bit like I'm talking underwater. But here we go. Molly Hall trying to drive forward for Needham, but Kelsey Smith is there and will surely get it away for Bowers and Pitsea, and she does. But once again, Eva Hubbard picks it up for Needham, looking through the ball when she gets it over to Mia Etheridge, and straight away it's Louise Balfour. She has a great chance, but magnificent save by Margot Farnes there in the Bowers goal to tuck it away. Now Bowers have the ball, but they're deep in their own half. It's been dispossessed by Mia Etheridge. What can they do this time? It goes out for a corner. Well done. Danielle Stiles just knocks it out away for a corner and says, let's not muck around here, let's just get that gone. Well, Needham with the first real opportunity of the game. It was captain Louise Balfour unable to beat Margot Farnes in the Bowers goal. A great save, wasn't it? Here we go, corner to Bowers. I'm just trying to see who it's going to be. It's going to be number 9. It is going to be captain Louise Balfour for Needham, who's going to take the corner.
It's going to go for the shot. Go on, rob it.
And it's a low one. And nicely cut out there. Now Bowers have got some space to drive forward. Here we go. We've got the crowd screaming. Oh, it was a good run though. But she's taken down Paige Wakefield there with the tackle. But it was a drive and run there by Millie Isherwood for Bowers. Here's Sarah Wilson with the throw for Bowers and Pitsea. Can they start to get a grip on this game? It's Whitney Locke there. Pin it forward, but the ball does go back to Needham Market, who do look an awful lot like Borussia Dortmund in that kit, don't they? Trying to play it over the top, but no way through this time. But oh, it's a cutout, I think. It is. Eva Hubbard trying to get the ball away. She can push it forward, but Kelsey Smith is going to retain position for Bowers and Pitsea. And once again, Needham Market going on the drive again. I think just a bit of miscommunication there between the two players. That was Lena Naggard there. I think she was trying to find Molly Hall. Ended up passing it to a Bowers player. It is a throw-in though in the Bowers half for Needham. Does it stay in? Oh, crunching tackle there. Paige Wakefield involved in that again with Kirsty Jackson. Remember, do like, comment and share. We can see your comments. We want to hear from you. Now the ball's pumped forward by Bowers. Like, comment and share. Let's get as many people watching this game as we possibly can. What a great advert for women's football. It is Bowers and Pitsea Ladies taking on Needham Market Women in the Vitality Women's FA Cup first round proper. Big prize up for grabs. First time either side has ever reached this stage of the competition. Needham Market just edging it so far in the first 10 minutes. They've had the first real shot on target. Good save by Margot Farnes in the Bowers goal, but for the first time the ball goes into the Needham box, but it's headed away safely. However, Bowers retain possession, but they're so quick onto them, aren't they? Pump forward. Pressure on the keeper. Oh, and she's mishandled it. It's a goal! Oh, it's a goal, and it's Whitney Locke who scores for Bowers Pitsea, almost against the running play. And a bit of a mistake there by Daisy Gibbs in the Needham goal. It was Whitney Locke who stuck around. She was not going to let that go. Congratulations, Whitney Locke with the goal. Well, there you go. Almost against the run of play, that, wasn't it? But it is Bowers and Pitsea who lead this 1-0. We've only got just coming up to 12 minutes on the clock. Paige Wakefield bundles down Kirsty Jackson there. Whitney Locke just rewarded for her perseverance there. She did not give up. The gentleman to my left of me actually gave some very good advice and told her not to give up, and she certainly didn't. Now Bowers, can they capitalise on this? Once again, the ball's in the Needham box now. Pumped away. Looks like number 15 for Bowers, Daniel Silito, the captain, should pick that up quite comfortably, and she does. It just slows the play down a little bit. Taking it forward, Daniel Silito here, captain for Bowers. Looking to run onto it is number 14, Kelsey Smith, but it goes out of play for a Needham goal kick. Well, what do you make of that so far, everyone? Wow, what a start. It looked like Needham Market were on top, but Bowers gets a run of play. Just a bit of perseverance, here we go. Bit of close action for us here in the main stand at Bowers and Pitsea, looking for it. Oh, I don't think she's going to be able to go that fast. I think Millie Isherwood might have fancied that on the left wing, but not to be this time. And again, Whitney Locke, look at her, she's so quick onto it, isn't she? Pressure, and she was rewarded for that goal. Paige Wakefield blocking the ball away. It's now with me, Etheridge for Needham. Out to captain Louis Balfour. Back to Wakefield, looking to find Eva Hubbard on the left wing, and she does find her. Can they get the cross in? Can Eva get it in? And I think that is a goal kick. I think Needham are shouting for a corner, as they would do, but I'm pretty confident the linesman got that one right. It's going to be a goal kick to Bowers and Pitsea. Remember, don't forget, head over to Live Sport now on YouTube. If you haven't already, please do hit subscribe. It helps us bring you more live football as well. A few weeks ago, we brought you Chelmsford City Women against Bowers and Pitsea Ladies Reserves. Of course, if we can make this a success, we will bring you a selected second round game as well. And it might be one of these two teams who are going to broadcast in the second round. We just don't know yet, do we? And let's get as many people supporting this as we can. It's going to be Nima Thomas with the throw for Needham Market Women. Bowers and Pitsea leading at the minute with a goal by Whitney Locke. And they're starting to grow into this game now. I can't believe we're almost 15 minutes in already. It goes so quick. So Needham keeping it tight at the back.
Comes back where?
Now driving it right through to the centre of the pitch. It's Eva Hubbard again. She's been very lively, very well cut out though by Kelsey Smith. She's been heavily involved in the game. That's Molly DeBell, number 16, trying to get it forward, but it goes back to Eva Hubbard once again for Needham Market, but it goes out for a Bowers throw.
Look behind, Whit, Rob's leg. Look behind, Whit. No, Whit's.
What a special moment that was for Whitney Locke, scoring the first round in the FA Cup proper. What a day. But you can tell she's already there. She's already on the prowl. Look at Whitney Locke. She's a real danger, isn't she? is just going to be cut out. It's a great ball over to Needham Thomas. She tries to run it but loses it. Here comes Millie Isherwood, but she's taken out there. And we're going to have a free kick for Bowers in Pitsea just inside their own half.
First in the box! First in the box, Rick! Come on!
It's Daniel Silito, captain, with the free kick, playing down the left wing. Here is your goal scorer, Whitney Locke, pushing it through to Millie Isherwood. She's got a little bit of space. Is she going to load up? She does, but it's blocked. Here is Kirsty Jackson. She has a good shot. Oh! And it just almost dipped down underneath the bar. And Bowers and Pitsea are really starting to look quite threatening now. They've got that 1-goal lead and they've grown into the game in the last 5 to 6 minutes or so. My word. They almost made it 2. Oh, what a great game.
We're coming back, Rick. You ready? Come on, go, start working.
So here we go, Molly Hall for Needham trying to get it back, but no, Sarah Wilson takes it off her, but it's cut out by Nina Thomas again on this right wing. Oh, Molly Hall through again, but she can't turn around. She's been blocked off. Good defence by Bowers. Finds Kirsty Jackson in the middle of the pitch. Back out to Kelsey Smith. Now on the right wing, back to Kelsey Smith in defence. She's going to kick it forward. Does it find Whitney Locke? It does. She needs a bit of help and she found it. It's gone out now for a Bowers throw. Almost, oh, it's gone out for a Needham throw, almost on the halfway line. Whitney Locke, she's absolutely everywhere, isn't she? She's going to be driving for her. Millie Isherwood's calling for it, number 11. She gets it as well. She's going to try and take the Needham defence on. She's going to try and chip it over, but they're wise to it. Oh, but it's gone over. And here we go, Whitney Locke once again very well cut out by Needham defence. That was number 16, Lindsay Cooper. She was wise to that one. Now Needham looking to drive forward, but so many Bowers players back. Here is Molly Hall dropping it back, and there's nobody there, no call. And it goes out for a Bowers throw. If you are watching on YouTube, please do hit subscribe as well. It does help us out. It means we can bring you more women's football this season. And comment as well. Tell us what you've made of the game so far. Who are you supporting today? Get your comments in. We can see them. We can show them if you comment on our YouTube channel. We can have a look. Oh, and that's Sarah Wilson really going for it in the centre of the arch. She loaded up for a shot, but was blocked. But she found space there. She found a lot of space. This is kind of a bit of a theme now. Bowers really grown into the game. For the first 10 minutes or so, it was Needham on top. But then on the break, it was Whitney Locke who scored for Bowers, pouncing on a bit of a mistake really from Daisy Gibbs in the Needham goal. And ever since then, it's all been Bowers and Pitsea. They've been most likely to add a second. A lot at stake today, don't forget. A place in the Vitality Women's FA Cup second round. Prize money as well. It means an awful lot for the teams, doesn't it? We're here at the Len Salmon Stadium in Basildon, the home of Bowers Pitsea Ladies. It's been a glorious day for football, hasn't it? For FA Cup football, the sun is still shining. Of course, we are going to go into the darkness here. The floodlights will be turned on fairly soon, I imagine. Now Needham looking to drive forward and trying to get back into this game. It's Louis Balfour, captain, over there on the left-hand side. Here's Eva Hubbard now, number 3 for Needham. She's had a very lively game already. Gets it over to Lindsay Cooper in the heart of the Needham defence. Out wide once again to Nina Thomas. Can she run? And once again, it's Sarah Wilson who creates the block and puts it out for a Needham throw.
Just behind, just there, what you say? Stay advanced.
Good strong head by Mira to reach there, but it's pumped forward by Bowers. There's nobody over there though. all but one Bowers player in their own half. Here's Ellie Catchpole looking for the pass. A beautiful pass it was as well to Lois Balfour, but the offside flag has gone up and we're going to have a free kick for Bowers and Pitsea. God, what a great game we're seeing so far, aren't we? If you are just tuning in, hello, welcome to Basildon in Essex, the Vitality Women's FA Cup first round proper. History, you are witnessing history. It's the first time either side has ever played in this, well, they've ever got this far in the competition. And we're expecting a tight game. We've seen it so far. Both sides play in the Eastern Region Women's Football League. Needham are 4th in the table, Bowers are 5th in the table, both on 12 points, although Bowers have played a game more. And interestingly, both sides play each other in a couple of weeks as well in the league. So an early scouting game as well, but I imagine they probably want to win this game more. Millie Isher were trying to have a go for Bowers and Pitsea, but it is blocked and put deep into the Bowers half. Throwing for Bowers, but it goes straight to Needham on the halfway line. Selena Agro trying to control the ball for Needham. Goes out again for another Needham throw. The goal scored by Whitney Locke. It was about the 11th minute or so, wasn't it? Pounced on a bit of a mistake by Daisy Gibbs in the Needham goal. She was there, her perseverance really paid off. She's been very lively in this game, has Whitney. It was Whitney's first goal in the FA Cup so far this season. It's the 3rd game for both sides. They had to go through 2nd qualifying and 3rd qualifying to reach the first round proper. And the ball bouncing wildly. It's it's a 4G pitch here, isn't it, at Bowers and Pitsea, so there's a lot of spring on the ball.
Down this side, Wick, come down this side.
So a bit of joy over here on the left-hand side. Plenty of space here now as well for Danielle Stiles. Molly Hall trying to get the tackle in. Pumping it forward, but there's no way through there. I think Whitney Locke was trying to see if there was going to be a mistake. She would have been away, but there wasn't. It was well defended by Needham. And are they going to be through now? Louise Balfour, oh, put away very well by Kelsey Smith. Goes out for a Needham throw, but they just looked like they were trying to catch him on the break there. A couple of arms went up for offside, but I don't think it was. So had she managed to control it, if Lois had managed to control it, it would have been away. And now we have a 2nd corner of the game, and 2nd for Needham Market.
Wait, look for the 20, she's lining up a shot, wait.
I can't believe we're 24 minutes into this game already. And keep the coming in. We want to hear from you. Tell us, where are you watching from today? Are you at home? Are you out and about with the family? And who are you supporting? Get your comments in. We want to hear from you. We can show them on screen if you comment on Live Sport Now on YouTube.
For a shot there, we'll nick it from them. Go on, off you go, steal it, wait, steal it, steal it, steal it, go on.
And it's Eva Hubbard right in the box, driving forward, but well defended by Bowers. They've got it away. Here's Whitney Locke, and now they're going to try and play out. Can they keep it in and get forward? They've got 2 Bowers players. They could have 2 against 1 if they played it quick. But it's well cut out. There's Sarah Wilson, number 7. They're in the middle of the pitch now. Molly de Ball, number 16, playing it out to the left, back to her defence. And they're just slowing the pace of the play down again at Bowers and Pitsea. Right, Natalie Strange going forward now. Back to Sarah Wilson here on the left. She's got Millie Isherwood on the left as an option. She go back to Natalie Strange, which she does. It's good play. Oh, lovely touch by Wilson. She's driving forward. Can she get a shot away? It goes back to Whitney Locke, your goal scorer, and she's almost through. Can she get it in? Oh, it's a good save by Daisy Gibbs, but great shot again by Whitney Locke. She's looked a very handful, and it's another great opportunity for Bowers and Pitsea.
You ready? The brakes, you ready? You ready, Wick?
Right, Needham again. There's a lot more goals in this, isn't there? There really is. Chloe Balfour, she oars almost through the Margot Farnes in the Bowers goal. She knew it was coming. She was ready for that one. Oh!
Keep going wide, keep.
No, Margot Farnes making a little bit of a handful of that, but she's managed to scoop it up.
Use the wings, keep. That's all.
Margot Farnes, big kick forward. What a great kick. Millie Isherwood, a little bit of a nudge there, it looks like. And it's going to be a free kick to Needham. The nudge from Millie Isherwood on Paige Wakefield.
Wait, you can go deep. You can go deep, wait. Right, go steal it out midfield, wait.
That's Laura Bloomfield with the free kick. Oh, they've got to be careful, very careful. It's a bit of communication maybe needed there. We've got another corner, third corner of the game, and third all for Needham so far. Can they capitalise on this one? They've fallen 1-0 behind in this game in the early stages, despite dominating the first 10 minutes, really. As you can see from the screen, a good crowd here today as well.
Keep us well out.
Can they get it in? Oh, the ball's dropped about, and it's well put away. Drops about right into the heart of the Bowers box. But it was scooped away, and it's Whitney Locke on the ball over on the right-hand side. She doesn't really have any help now. Right through to the middle. That's a great ball for Kirsty Jackson. Millie Isherwood driving down the left-hand side. She's got Neva Thomas with her. What's it going to be? She tries to tuck it in, but it's going to be a comfortable take for Daisy Gibbs in the Needham goal. Good effort, though. Great effort. Good use of space. Lois Balfour going forward. Have to appreciate, for sometimes we're a bit slow on the names. It's the first time we've ever covered these two teams, and but we're thoroughly enjoying it, I have to say. Ball was put forward. It's going to be Kelsey Smith's going to let it go out for a Bowers and Pitsea goal kick. Well, I hope you're enjoying the coverage so far.
Use the wings, keep. Use the wings.
Almost half an hour gone in this first half already. I always find it incredible how quick these games go when we cover them live.
Great play, Sarah.
There's Margot Farnes looking for Sarah Wilson there. She found her. She looked in for a bit of help. A good find there. She looked forward. Cut out again by Sarah Wilson. Natalie Strange in the middle. It's Molly de Boer playing it back to Margot Farnes. Now out on the right-hand side here. What can Bowers and Pitsea do here? Trying to find Courtney Locke, but it's pumped a little bit forward by Needham. Again, Eva Hubbard there playing it over onto the left. The ball's whipped in. Good head there, tucked away, taken away from danger. Kirsty Jackson in the middle, giving it out, and they're going to try and find out Whitney Locke, the goal scorer. It's Millie Isherwood who drew them quite forward. I think she was going to put her head up and try and find her.
Drive with it, drive!
Cut out by Kirsty Smith again for Bowers. Bowers in the red, Needham in the yellow. And things just start to settle down a bit as Needham take possession in their own half. Now again, Neva Thomas over on the right-hand side for Needham has an awful lot of space here. And the ball was whipped in, but it's a comfortable take by Margot Farnes. Oh, it's a good ball. Here's Millie Isherwood trying to get it. Bowers call for it, and they get it. And they're in control here in this game. They're leading 1-0 at the half-hour mark. Bowers comfortably on the ball at the minute. Playing it through the midfield, but Eva Hubbard looking to try to intercept, and she does win it for Needham Market on that left-hand side. She gives it back to Paige Wakefield, who's again looking around, looking for some help. She gets it forward to Louis Balfour. And Lois Balfour unfortunately unable to receive it back, and it goes out for a Bowers and Pitsea try. Well, the sun started to come down. It's a glorious afternoon. Safe header back there for Margot Farnes to take out. And here we go, Bowers and Pitsea on the ball once again in their own half. Paige Wakefield trying to win it back for Needham. Sarah Wilson is really calling for it. It's a good head though, strong head by Laura Bloomfield in the Needham defence. But once again, Sarah Wilson out on the left-hand side. She's got an opportunity to cross it. Oh, and it's a bit of a mistake right in the heart of the Needham box. But there was no Bowers players there, and it was scooped away. Paige Wakefield over on the left to Eva Hubbard now, who has it. Can she go forward? She's going to try and see if she can take on Kelsey Smith in Bowers, and she goes. She's driving really quite a long way forward. In the box is Lois Balfour for Needham. Looks like it goes out though for another Needham Market Women corner. Fourth corner.
Look for the steal, Whit.
Looks like it's going to be Lena Nagy going over. Is she going to take it? They're going to take it short. Maddie Thomas has gone over just to prevent the short corner. So it is. It's going to be Lena Nagy to take the corner for Needham Market. Whips it into the box. Who's there? Oh, and it drops down, but it's away by Bowers nicely. Here is Millie Isherwood. Can she keep it in? Can she drive it forward? She's managed to keep it in. Is she going to take him on? She does. But it's put away safely by number 6. That's Ellie Catchpole for Needham.
Make the wing run. Come on.
Well, we're going to have a Bowers and Pitsea throw here. Looks like it's going to be Sarah Wilson again to take it. She's been involved in pretty much all of the fast forward play over here on the left-hand side. I think she'll let it go for another throw in. Back into the middle this time to Kirsty Jackson. They play it back to their defence. Daniel Silito, their captain, number 15. Here is Kelsey Smith, 14, trying to drive it forward, and she does. She makes a very good pass now, looking to drive into the box. That's Maddie Thomas over there. It's scooped out of the air by Daisy Gibbs in the Needham goal.
See you wing out, McKee.
Again, the ball seems to be a magnet to Sarah Wilson, number 7 for Bowers and Pitsea.
Get this wing, make it more obvious. Point where you want it.
So it's Danielle Stiles here, number 5 for Bowers, getting it forward to Kirsty Jackson in the middle of the pitch. Kelsey Smith over here, number 14 on the right. You see, I get quicker with the names, don't I? Certainly the ones who have an awful lot of possession of the ball. There is your captain, Danielle Silito, gets it forward, tries to drive it nicely for Maddie Thomas, but it's going to go out of play for a Needham Market throw. So 10 minutes to go of this first half, plus injury time. Bowers and Pitsea Ladies 1, Needham Market Women 0. It was Whitney Locke with the goal in about the 11th minute.
We got this, look for it, wait, look for it!
And here is Millie Isherwood. Bowers win it back. Natalie Strange now looking for space. Going backwards a little bit here. Oh, and it was almost cut out there by Molly Hall for Needham Market. for space on this left wing. And they are. They're managing to find it, aren't they? Driving forward now. Here we go. Bowers looking to get the cross in. No way through Lindsay Cooper there. She blocks it nicely, gets it away. Here is Molly Hall looking to get it to Eva Hubbard for Needham Market on that left-hand side, but not to be this time. Now, can they go again? Maddie Thomas trying to run down that right wing. Again, it doesn't quite reach her, and it goes out for a goal kick for Needham Market. Daisy Gibbs to take it.
Some pressure on Wick.
The ball in the centre of the pitch, very smartly taken down. Here is Isherwood now, number 11. She has a good shot as well. Oh, and it was a bit of a mishandle again by Daisy Gibbs. Whitney Locke unable to get there quick enough this time. But the threat is always there, isn't it? Here's Paige Wakefield for Needham Market. Out to number 10, Mia Etheridge, who's looking to find space in the middle of the park and finds it as well. Trying to drive it forward for Eva Hubbard on the left-hand side, and it finds her. What a great ball that was. I think it was Maddie Thomas there doing defensive duties to knock it out for a Needham throw. Here we go, Mia Etheridge. Deep in the Bowers half. Another throw in for Needham Market here. They were the better team in the opening 10 minutes, but ever since then it's really been the Bowers and Pitsea show. Ever since the goal, almost against the run of play it came as well. So here is Paige Wakefield. Beautiful touches over to the right-hand side. Here's Nina Thomas on the right-hand side.
Look down this side, come on, Whit, look, come on, look down this side.
No way through this time. Bowers maybe a bit of an opportunity to drive forward. Nina Thomas is not giving it up, is she? She's sticking around there, trying to close them down and just slowing that play down. Now here is Millie Isherwood on the left-hand side for Bowers and Pitsea. It's going forward. Can Whitney Locke, the goal scorer, find a way through? Can she capitalise? It is just tucked away, though, safely by Eddie Catchpole for Needham, and it goes out for a Bowers and Pitsea throw. Whitney Locke with the ball back to Millie Isherwood. These two linking up incredibly well. Here is Whitney Locke. She tries a bit of a toe punch shot, but it goes out for a Needham goal kick. Needham Market with the ball. It has been a tight game. I'd say Bowers have just had the better of it over the last half hour. And not just because they've scored the goal, they have been the better side since scoring that goal. They've managed to keep a bit of momentum, but unable to have found a way through for a second yet. They've come close a couple of times. Here is Eva Hubbard on that left-hand side, looking to create something for Needham. She's had a very good game so far as Eva Hubbard, and look at that, trying to break through, look. But Molly DeBell, apologies, is wise to that one. Right to the centre of the pitch now for Kirsty Jackson. Sarah Wilson pumping it forward. Ball kind of goes into no man's land. It's anybody's. It's Millie Isherwood trying to win it, but it goes to Needham. Here is Sarah Wilson again. And Whitney Locke right in the mix, but it is safely taken away by Needham Market this time. Oh, great touch by Eva Hubbard. She is some player, isn't she, for Needham Market? My word.
Off you go!
Back to defence. Lindsay Cooper, number 16 for Needham Market. Here we go, Bowers now inside the Needham Market half. What can they do here? What can they create? 5 minutes to go until half time. Here is Natalie Strange. She's going to wind up and have a shot. She tries to, but it is cut out, blocked by Needham. Now, what can Needham do here? Number 18, that's Molly Hall. She's been lively in this game as well, unable to find her way through just yet, though. Kirsty Jackson has a shot, and it's always going wide. So here we go. What can Needham Market do? We're a few minutes away from half time. Laura Bloomfield just back to her keeper here. And Whitney Locke was rewarded earlier for her perseverance. She well versus sticking around there just in case something happens. But Needham are looking to get it away now. Paige Wakefield there into the centre of the pitch to Lois Balfour, who's the captain, and now they're looking to break away here. It's Lena Negger. Can she do anything with it? She's still got possession of the ball, but Bowers managed to chip it away. Here is number 17, that's Kirsty Jackson. She's been lively as well. Whitney Locke, can she get through? The keeper's coming out, and Daisy Gibbs takes it comfortably there. This game coming to life now as we start to get close to the half-time mark. Lots of you watching. Remember, keep your comments coming in, show your support, like, comment and share. Let's get as many people watching these two teams as we possibly can, shall we? We want to grow the game. This is a part of it. This is women's football at the very, very best. It's the Vitality Women's FA Cup first round proper clash between Bowers and Pitsea Ladies and Needham Market Women. It's a historic game for both sides. First time they've ever made it this far in the competition. The ball goes into the Bowers box, but there's no one for Needham Market there. And here we go. Millie Isherwood here, number 11, looking to drive forward. It looks like Whitney Locke has got some space, though. She's been chased down by Lindsay Cooper, and looks like it goes out for a Needham Market goal kick. But very lively end to the first half here for both sides. So Needham again with the ball, with possession. The last 5 minutes or so have been pretty even. It's still anyone's tie, this. Advantage Bowers and Pitsea Ladies with that 1-0 lead, thanks to Whitney Locke pouncing on a Daisy Gibbs mistake. We've got the Dagenham Wildcats down here at half-time. If we can, we'll bring you the scores from the first round results from the 1 o'clock games today. At half time. And Bowers once again looking to take advantage. Oh, and here's Millie Isherwood, number 11. Is she going to have a shot? She winds up, she has a shot. It was a great take though by Daisy Gibbs, but the referee had blown up anyway. So even if it had gone in, it wouldn't have counted. So Eva Hubbard has had a fantastic game. Now the ball goes out. All the two players looking to catch it out. Sarah Wilson going toe-to-toe with Nima Thomas. Nima Thomas 23 for Needham. And once again, here is Sarah Wilson on that left-hand side for Bowers in Pitsea. She's looking to drive into the centre. She gives it to Miller Isherwood. Miller's fancied a few shots. She has another shot. And Daisy Gibbs comfortably takes that one as well. It's always worth a crack though, isn't it? But Daisy Gibbs is starting to warm her gloves up quite nicely in this game now. So the clock ticks over the 45-minute mark. We are now into injury time in this first half. Unfortunately, there's no board telling us how long injury time is, I'm afraid. But, and here comes Needham Market. And here is Nina Thomas on this right-hand side. She sticks it into the box, but it's a comfortable take for Margot Farnes there. Are we going to have a big finish? And there goes the half-time whistle. It's Bowers and Pitsea Ladies 1, Needham Market Women 0 in the first half here. What a game it has been. It did look, for the first 10 minutes or so, Needham Market kind of looked like they had a bit of an advantage. And then almost against the run of play, it was Bowers and Pitsea who struck Whitley Lock, pouncing on, I don't want to say it too often, but a bit of a mishandle by Daisy Gibbs to hand him the lead. Ever since then, Bowers and Pitsea probably just edged the game here. It is 1-0 to Bowers and Pitsea at the half-time mark. Do keep your comments coming in. We can see them. We want to hear from you. Very shortly, we're going to go for a break. We'll just catch the players as they come in at the halfway mark. Well, tell us, what did you make of that first half so far? Bowers and Pitsea half an hour away from history here and reaching the second round proper of the FA Cup for the first time in their history. Whilst we go to half-time, we are going to just go for a short break before we bring you the second half. What an entertaining first 45 minutes it's going to be. We'll be back for the second half live shortly. Can have a way. Me too.
Okay, the winning draw, ticket draw number for £43. It's ticket number 361 to 365. 361 to 365. If you've got the ticket, if you'd like to come down to the boardroom, and we'll give you winnings.
Yeah, it's literally like 11 points.
Yeah.
It's the
Just you played a game more, haven't you?
played a game more. We've scored about 2 or 3 more than them.
Yeah.
But they conceded a couple more than us.
Right.
So it's very, very tight.
Yeah. No, I think you've been the better after you scored. You were the better.
Yeah.
I think they were the better for the 10 minutes.
Yeah,
But
once we settled down, got a goal, then much better.
cheers. No worries, mate. Turn that light on. Probably better, isn't it? I'm going to bring it back, Leon, all right? I'm going to bring it back just to go through the results. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the action here at Bowers and Pitsea Ladies Salmon Stadium. It's Bowers and Pitsea Ladies 1, Needham Market Women 0 in this Crunch Vitality Women's FA Cup first round proper tie. I can show you some of the results from earlier thanks to the BBC. I can just pop a few on screen for you there. As you can see, Abingdon Town Women 0, Portsmouth Women 4. That's a result. Alnwick Town Ladies 1, AFC Fylde 4. That's also a result. We don't have the result from Ashford B Ladies yet. Bishops Lydiard Ladies 0, Liscaird Athletics Women 1. We've got Bournemouth Sports Ladies 5, Puckle Sports Ladies 0. Cardiff Ladies 4, Bridgewater United Women 0. We don't have a result from the York game yet. Chichester and Chelsea Ladies 1, AFC Wimbledon Women 5, Clapton Community Women 1, Ashford United Ladies 2. Let me scroll down for you and let's just go through a few more, shall we, as well. We don't have the result from Dartford at Ascot yet. It's Doncaster Rovers 0, Huddersfield Town Women 3, Exeter City Women 4, Bournemouth Ladies 2, FC United and Manchester Women 1, Merseyrail Ladies 4, with no result yet from Fleetwood, Hackney Women's 0, London Bees 4, Hull City Ladies 1, Newcastle Ladies 2. That was after extra time. No result from Leeds Ladies yet. Loughborough Lightning 3, Sheffield Ladies 0, Luton Town 0, Ipswich Town 7. Middlesbrough beating Bradford City 2-1 there. MK Dons 8, Moore Barton Wanderers Women 1. I'll just quickly run through some other results because the ladies, the Bowers and Pitsea Ladies are actually coming out onto the pitch already. Northampton 6, Johnfield Town Ladies 2, Any scores for guessing this one right? The Outbridge War Memorial Women 0, Nottingham Forest Women 6, Plymouth Argyle Women 4, Cheltenham Town Ladies 2, Portishead Town 2, Eastleigh in the Community Ladies 0. That rounds out the results that we have so far in the Vitality Women's FA Cup first round of matches. Most of those games kicked off at 1 o'clock, of course. A few had kicked off at 2. They will have finished up by now, I would have thought, but of course we've had a few going off at 3 o'clock, such as this game. It is the Vitality Women's FA Cup first round proper. Bowers Pitsea Ladies taking on Needham Market Women. Second half coming up very shortly for you. All the second half action we will be bringing you shortly. Bowers Pitsea are leading in 1-0 at the minute. It was Whitney Locke with the goal, pouncing on Daisy Gibbs in the Needham goal to tuck it away and hand Bowers the lead. Ever since then, that was at about the 11th minute, and ever since then, kind of been on top really, haven't they? We keep your comments coming in, we can see them, we want to hear from you. Like, comment and share. Tell us, who are you supporting today? If you've got a friend or family member playing, comment, we can see them. If you comment on our YouTube channel, Live Sport now, we can even show your comment on screen. It'll have your name on the screen as well. So if you've got a friend or family member playing and you want them to see this, because I'm sure they will watch back, then they'll see that you showed them a bit of support on the live stream. Thank you to everybody for tuning in today as well, by the way. We do really, really appreciate it. You can see the players at the minute now. They are getting themselves warmed back up on the pitch for the second half of this game. Second half coming up very, very shortly. It's the FA Cup first round proper. And it is Bowers Pitsea 1, Needham 0. I wonder what Warren will be saying to his players. I wonder what he said at half-time to his players. Just about to hear in his screen. He's the gentleman there in the navy tracksuit with the big black bag there, walking along the pitch. That is your Needham Market Women manager. Whilst we wait for kick-off, let's just have a quick look at the route to reach the first round proper for Bowers. Second qualifying round win against Stevenage FC 3-2. What a game that was. In the third qualifying round, they beat Harlow Town with 1-0, but they won 4-3 on penalties. Bowers gaining revenge against Harlow, who knocked them out of the competition 2 years ago in the qualifying stages. For Needham Market, their route to the first round looked like their second qualifying round. A comfortable 6-1 win over Histon Ladies. In the third qualifying round, a relatively comfortable 2-0 win over Harpenden Town. Both these sides play each other again in a couple of weeks' time in the league, though, this time. So second half action about to get underway. As you can see, both teams in the middle of their huddles. Last bits of motivation before we get the second 45 underway. Who is going to create history and reach the second round of the Vitality Women's FA Cup for the first ever time in their history? It's been a huge achievement for both sides already. First time they've ever reached this stage. But who can go a step further, and who knows how far you can go in the competition. The financial rewards for this as well are quite special. Okay, we are underway now, and it's Needham to get things back underway. Here is number 23 at a very lively first half. Nima Thomas for Needham over on this left-hand side, looking to push things forward. Is there a bit of a gap? Eva Hubbard there, but it looks like Margot Farnes is going to come out, scoop the ball away for Bowers, and she does. Millie Isherwood goes down, but I don't think it was deemed a foul, and well scooped away by Paige Wakefield there for Needham Market, and looking to start lively again. They started the first half quite lively, didn't they? Good knock back there into the safe hands of Margot Farnes for Bowers and Pitsea. If you watch the Bowers and Pitsea Ladies reserves game we did against Chelmsford City, no, I kept calling them Bowers, so everybody had a bit of a giggle at me here at the Len Salmon Stadium this morning when we turned up. Looks like the referee has called for an infringement here. If you do want to find out more about the Women's FA Cup, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Take you straight through to the FA's website and the page for the Vitality Women's FA Cup. You can take it to Vitality as well, headline sponsors for it. Hope you enjoyed the coverage as well. We could have extra time and penalties if needed, if we have a draw after the 90 minutes. Now here is Eva Hubbard once again. She's been certainly the best player for Needham Market, and it's a good, it's almost a bit of a wild effort there, probably well worth it though for me. Etheridge, it goes out for a Bowers at Pitsea throat. I don't think any substitutions have been made yet, so if I pick up on it I will let you know, of course. After the game as well, we're going to bring you live reaction from the teams. And it's a good ball in. Needham looking lively once again in the opening salvos, just like they were in the first half. They're fast starters, aren't they? But unable to break through as of yet. Can they do it though? They're desperate to go deep into this tournament, won't they? The financial rewards for this, it's not just about that though, really, for the players. For the club it is. For the players, it's the prestige of going deep into the FA Cup. What a tournament it's been. This is the first round proper. A lot of games been going on throughout the course of the day. We try to keep you up to speed with as many as we possibly can. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far as well. I've certainly enjoyed commentating on it. It's been an absolute cracker. Hopefully we can bring you some more. The more people we get watching, the more people who subscribe to our YouTube channel, Live Sport Now, so we can bring more football. This was approved by the FA, so big thank you. Oh, it's a sweeping ball in there. It was curling. Had the goal been about another 5-6 metres back, it might have swept in, but unfortunately that's not quite how it works. It was Molly DeBell for Bowers and Pitsea with that strike. Floodlights on here at Bowers and Pitsea now. The Len Salmon Stadium, also home of #United. You may have heard of them. Oh, is that a bit of a dangerous back pass? We know Whitney Locke is number 13 for Bowers. She hangs around, she's the danger player. Maddie Thomas was there as well, but now the ball is once again looking to drive forward down this left wing. Here's Eva Hubbard. Now, is there a way through? Good defence, staunch defence there by Bowers, looking to push it. Here is number 9, your captain. That's Lois Balfour for Needham Market. Number 9. She's gesturing to the referee there. I think she was overly happy. Paige Wakefield certainly wasn't. Here we go, ball forward again for Needham Market. 1-0, tight game in this. 4th and 5th in the league they are. It's actually Needham who are ahead. Bowers have played a game more. Here they are. Possession once again for Bowers and Pitsea in the middle of their own half, now getting forward. Oh, Whitney Locke trying to get onto it. It was tucked away by Lindsay Cooper in the Needham defence. Here we go. Needham looking to get forward. Once again in this half, it's going to be a driving run. It's going to have to be by Lena Nagiv over on the right-hand side. Does she manage to keep it in? She doesn't. It's out for a goal kick for Bowers Pitsea. Oh, good ball forward, well taken. Confident on the ball here, Bowers Pitsea at the minute. Right, Paige Wakefield brings it down on her chest. Well done for Paige Wakefield. Confident on the ball, now looking to get it forward. Whitney Locke trying to cut the ball away, but doesn't quite manage to do it. Here's Ellie Catchpole for Needham Market. Here's Nima Thomas on this left-hand side. No way through. Unable to get it forward at the minute. This left side is proving a bit of a problem for Needham Market. And I'll say that until that happens. Here's Eva Hubbard driving it into the Bowers box. She's going to get the ball in. Oh, and it scoots across and Margot France can't get a hand to it. I don't know if she left it or not. Somebody got a touch to it. It is a corner for Needham Market and have certainly started the second half the more lively. Right, here we go. Needham Market in need of a goal. Needham Market in need of a goal. Yes, you see what I did there? I did it on purpose. And I do apologise. Here we go. So Needham looking to whip it in. I think this is about the 5th or 6th corner they've had this game. Not really been able to do a great deal with them yet, but it's a good corner in. Eva Hubbard unable to get her head on it. Now, can they break away? I think this is Millie Isherwood, number 11. But there's no way through Nima Thomas there. She goes down, but I don't think it was a foul, to be fair. The referee is going to have a look because Millie Isherwood is still down. She's now back on her feet. Here's Laura Bloomfield, number 5 for Needham, back to the centre of the pitch. And that was Mia Ettridge back to her keeper. Oh, was that a bit of a mistake here? We've got an opportunity. Maddie Thomas, number 9. It's straight through. The flag has gone up, though, and it's going to be offside for Whitney Locke. She might have had a chance to get through. Just offside. Good call by the linesman. Right, here we go, straight into the action. No messing around. This second half is very lively indeed. Almost trying to get through for Molly Hall, but the ball was cut away. And it was a strong tackle there by Sarah Wilson. Well, once again, it's a bit of a miss by Needham Market. And the ball just goes through to Daisy Gibbs, who scoops it up. So that ball goes out for a Bowers and Pitsea throw in their own half. Sarah Wilson to take it. She's had a fantastic game with Sarah Wilson. She's been very, very busy over on the left wing all game. We're in the place ourselves in the main stand here. So Needham once again looking to drive forward. They've got possession just inside the Bowers half here. In fact, every single one of their players, bar the keeper, is actually in the Bowers half here. Eva Hubbard unable to hold on to it. Comes back out to Nima. Nima Thomas, but there's no way through there. Gets pushed forward. Here is once again, it's Whitney Locke, your goal scorer. She's got a bit of space here. Can she drive this one forward down the right-hand wing? It's Whitney Locke who scored the opening goal here in this game. So far, the only goal, but latching straight onto it is Kelsey Smith, who has a shot. But Daisy Gibbs has warmed her gloves up nicely, and she's been a bit of a rock in the goal so far for Needham Market. Right, here's Eva Hubbard. Is she going to try and take them on? I think she is. She scoops the ball in, but it's going to go straight out for a Bowers goal kick here. Well, 10 minutes down already in this first half. We are going to have a substitution, it looks like. And it's Natalie Strange is off. And I think it's Courtney Fraser on.
Substitute for Bowers Pitsea, replacing number 4, Natalie Strange, is number 3, Courtney Fraser.
Yeah, so confirmation there. Natalie Strange is off. Courtney Fraser is on. And she comes over to our side here. A big hoof away there for Bowers and Pitsea. Comes close to where we're sat as well. And straight into the action for Courtney Fraser, number 3. But it is Nima Thomas finding her teammate there. Very good. Unable to push it through forward though. And if the goal goes back to Bowers in Pitsea, she's got Whitney Locke, who's driving it forward, although I do think it looks like Lindsay Cooper's going to get her, but here's Locke again to make it 2-0. She can't do it. Isherwood, surely still in. What an incredible save by Gibbs. So she has another chance. I don't believe it. This is remarkable by Daisy Gibbs. Absolutely incredible. 3 outstanding saves to deny Whitney Locke, and then 2 strikes from Millie Isherwood. Unbelievable by Daisy Gibbs that was, and she keeps Needham Market in this game. My word, that was sensational by Daisy Gibbs. I've got to applaud that one. Everybody applauds it. Even the Bowers and Pitsea fans applaud that one. Golden opportunity there for Bowers and Pitsea to take a 2-0 lead in this game. First off for Courtney Locke. She couldn't. It was a great save by Daisy Gibbs. She got up quickly and blocked Millie Isherwood twice. Wow, fantastic goalkeeping there. Well, I just said a few minutes ago she's been a bit of a rock really since that sort of a bit of a mistake, shall we say, for the Bowers and Pitsea goal early in the first half. Since then though, she's more than redeemed herself. She has been superb and kept a team in this game right now. Now, Needham have been playing well in this second half. Now looking to go forward. Here's Paige Wakefield. There's no way through there though. There's just no one to pass it to. Bowers back with the ball. Things starting to heat up once again though. It looks like Whitney Locke was trying to get away, but it was knocked away by any catch pole. And it goes out for Bowers and Pitsea throw here. Well, what a fantastic game this is turning out to be in this second half, isn't it? Big prize up for grabs, a spot in the second round of the Vitality Women's FA Cup proper. So everything, the prestige, the history, and of course the financial rewards that come with it. Good pressure there by Molly Hall for Needham to win the ball back quickly. They don't have any players forward though, and Bowers do pick it up. They can just control it to be able to get it forward. Although it does look like Laura Bloomfield is going to pick it up for Needham. She pushes it forward out to that right-hand wing over to Lena Nagri. Can she do anything with it? It's gone out for a Bowers and Pitsea throw. Crowd starting to get nicely excited as well. It's so nice to see there's so many youngsters here watching and supporting these women. The Vitality Women's FA Cup, here we are live. Remember, please do like, comment and share if you haven't already. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, if you haven't hit subscribe, please do. You can watch even more live football with us. It's not just football. We've got the Men's and Women's Premier Handball League to bring you next week. We've got some handball action to bring you as the ball put into the box, but it goes straight out again. However, Eva Hubbard tries to win it back for Needham. Now, can Bowers and Pitsea break here? They've got players forward. They've got Courtney Fraser over there, and that's where the ball goes to. She's got Whitney Locke in there. She's got Maddie Thomas in there. Millie Isherwood. It goes back to Whitney Locke, the goal scorer. She has a shot as well, but it's blocked by number... I'm just trying to see, actually. Apologies. Oh, it's fired, but it's gone over. And my word, once again, Bowers, they look the more threatening when they get the ball in the final third, don't they, than Needham? But Needham have gone forward a little bit more. We've got another substitution here, and it's for Needham Market. And I think it is Lena Nagib going off. I didn't see who was coming off, so apologies, but I'll tell you very shortly. So, first substitution for Needham Market in this game.
14.
Yeah, so Lena Nagib's gone off. I didn't see who's coming on though. I'll find out very shortly, but she's settled in. It's number 7, which is Ellie Rossiter. So Rossiter is on.
Replacing number 14. coming on is number 7, Ellie Foster.
So ball goes out. It's a Bowers throw. This has been a really lively second half so far. Do not go anywhere. Tell us, where are you watching from this evening? Are you at home? Are you at work? Are you out and about with a family? Tell us where. We're live across social media, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, you name it. We are there live. As I was saying before, if you haven't already, please do hit subscribe on Live Sport Now. And that's our YouTube channel. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. If you comment on that broadcast, we can show it on screen as well. We, as I say, we do have live men's and women's Premier Handball League to bring you next week as well. NEM Hawks taking on Liverpool in Oldham. That is going to be a cracker in the Northern Premier League. You won't want to miss that, and you won't have to as well. Throw off from 1:30 for that one. But here we are. Let's get back to this one, shall we? Because Bowers looking like they're trying to break again. A sliding tackle there by number 3. That's Eva Hubbard for Needham Market Women. It was a cracker, wasn't it? But once again, they're trying to drive forward, trying to find Whitley Lock, but no joy this time. Paige Wakefield getting stopped in the heart of midfield. Number 16 now. This is Lindsay Cooper. But it goes back to Ellie Catchpole, right deep. Oh, what a cutout that was by Bowers and Pitsea, looking to drive forward. I'm just trying to see who it is. It's number 14. That's Kelsey Smith. She's had a lively game as well. She goes for the long ball in. It's going to go out. Daisy Gibbs just leaves it in the Needham goal, and it goes out for a goal kick. So 17, nearly 18 minutes into this second half now. It's been a lively second half, I would say. Bowers have had the better chances, but I'd say probably Needham have had better possession. Oh, it's put forward, and once again though, they're just almost caught out, aren't they? Here is Molly Hall though. Now once again, danger player, Whitley Lock, she wins the ball, it's gone out, and for the first time in this match, Bowers and Pitsea have a corner. Now can they take advantage of this? So far, Needham Market Women have had about 5 or 6 corners. They failed to really do anything with them. This is the first for Bowers and Pitsea Ladies. Can they take advantage? It would almost be cruel, wouldn't it, if they could, for Needham. Floodlights ablaze here. The sun has almost gone down. The ball's whipped into the box. I think it's gone out for another Bowers and Pitsea corner. It has. Whipped in, it's a great corner as well. It goes out to Whitley Lock, it's scooped back. Oh, and it's gone over. From the angle I was looking at, I thought that might have just dropped in, but it goes out safely for a Needham goal kick. Played into their own box here. Now they're looking to push out. Needham Market need a goal in this game. Now can they get a bit of joy? They've had a little bit of luck over on that right-hand side. It's a little bit scrappy in the box at the minute. That's number 7, that's Ellie Roster, who's just come on. It goes out for a Bowers throw though. So deep in her own half, Bowers with the ball, throw-in. Leading this FA Cup first round proper match 1-0. Goal came in the 11th minute in the first half. This is now the second half if you are just tuning in. And a driving cutout there. Last gas, and look at that as well by the substitute Courtney Fraser. Hoofs it out for a Needham throw. If in doubt, kick it out. Has never been more apt. So here we go, that's substitute Ellie Rossiter for Needham Market. Being very lively in this game. We've got a couple of lads playing football over on behind the goal, and they keep kicking their ball onto the pitch. I think somebody might have a little bit of a word with them soon. We've got another substitute here. Coming off is number 20, which is Paige Wakefield, and coming on is 21, Amber Cantwell.
Substitution for Needham Market, replacing number 20, Paige Wakefield, is number 21, Amber Cantwell.
So Wakefield is off, Cantwell comes on, second substitute for Needham Market. And it's Needham Market with a free kick halfway into the Bowers half. Oh, it's a great kick in as well, but it is put out by Bowers quite nicely now. I think this is Isherwood. Can she break? She does. She finds goal scorer Whitney Locke once again, but it goes backwards just to play it safe. Now they look to push it forward. They've got players forward. Good control by Isherwood. Has scored in the FA Cup, but it's deemed a foul on Isherwood. Just trying to see who by. That was Lindsay Cooper committing the foul there on Millie Isherwood. And the referee asked for the physio to come over. Let's hope she's okay. So Isherwood does look like she's in a little bit of pain there. Let's hope she's okay. She's head in hands. A couple of players just running, warming up. Bowers manager Nicola Strasovic might just have a little think here. Isherwood's been very lively. She's had a very good game, has Millie Isherwood. She'll be missed if she does have to come off. We've only made one substitution so far, but Isherwood has already scored in the competition, in the qualifying rounds, for Bowers and Pitsea, and she's come close twice in this game already. ...23 minutes into the second half, or almost 24, so we are at the halfway stage now of the second half. We are 3/4 of the way through this game. Extra time needed if we end a draw. A few players looking like they're suffering from a little bit of cramp at the minute, as you can see, just stretching the legs. So Isherwood is just going to head to the sidelines and maybe just have a quick chat with manager Nicola Strasovic, just to see if she's able to carry on. No, there is going to be a substitution, so Isherwood is off. And I think it's Holly Moore who's going to come on.
It's number 2, Holly Moore.
So unfortunately, Millie Isherwood's FA Cup day today is over at least. She's had a very good game, but I think she's probably gone off injured because she was playing very well. But on comes number 2, Holly Moore, for Bowers and Pitsea. So Bowers and Pitsea with a free kick halfway into the Needham Market Women half. Is it worth a shot? What do you think? Looks like she's loading up for it. She does have a shot. Oh my word! What a goal! That is unbelievable. The free kick scooping in. Absolutely incredible. I didn't see who it was actually. Apologies, but my word, what a goal! And it is captain Danielle Silito who gets the goal. And wow, Bowers and Pitsea take a huge step towards the second round of the FA Cup here. It's Bowers and Pitsea Ladies 2, Needham Market Women 0, and it's the captain, Daniel Silitoe, with a remarkable free kick. Halfway into the second half. There's the new substitute, well, one of the substitutes, Courtney Fraser. Now, Needham need to respond, and they need to respond quickly. Time is starting to run out here in the first round of the FA Cup. It's Bowers and Pitsea Ladies 2, Needham Market Women 0. With injury time, I reckon we've got about 20 minutes of this game left to go in total.
256. 256. Thank you all so much for having that call for both teams today.
Now, we just heard as well, whilst the ball goes out for a play, it goes out for a Needham throw. The attendance today here at the Len Salmon Stadium, 256. A big thank you to everybody for coming out today. It's a good, solid crowd for the first round of the Women's FA Cup between two teams who perhaps many people already fancy to get this far. It's the first time that both sides have ever made it. It goes out for a corner though for Bowers and Pitsea Ladies. We feel they've got a head of steam once again. If they can make it a third, surely that would be game over. There's still time in this game though for Needham Market to get into it. Just as long as they don't concede again, you'd have to say surely. It's a corner advantage, Bowers and Pitsea. Incredible free kick from Daniel Silitoe to make it 2-0 in this game. Needham Market just cannot let their heads drop. What does manager Warren Lewis-Claxton do now? He's made a couple of substitutions. Bowers with the more strong header away. They just don't have many players forward. A good scoop away there for Bowers, and it goes straight back. And here is Whitney Locke. She's got another opportunity. She's already scored once today. Can she find a player? Sarah Wilson's in there. I think it's going to be cut out by number 21, which is the substitution for Bowers and Pitsea. It's Amber Cantwell. Here she is, Cantwell on the ball again, looking to push it forward for Needham, and she does. Is there a breakthrough, Eva Hubbard? But I think it's going to be picked up by Margot Farnes in the Bowers and Pitsea goal. She's not had a lot to do in the last 10-15 minutes or so. Now here for Bowers and Pitsea is Courtney Fraser on the ball. Gets it to the middle of the park there for Kirsty Jackson, who's had a very lively game as well. Over on the right-hand side, who wants it? Does anybody want it? It goes out, and it's gone out for a Needham Market throw. It has gone out for a Needham Market throw. I think Bowers and Pitsea are a bit like, not too sure about that. Here's Eva Hubbard. Plays it back to Mia Etherington into the centre of the pitch. There is Amber Cantwell for Needham Market. It's deemed a foul, and it's going to be a free kick for Needham Market Women. Here is Eva Hibbert. She's trying to drive forward. She's been sensational, really, for Needham Market Women. She's a very, very good player indeed. Here is the substitute, Amber Cantwell. She knocks it out, and it does go for a Bowers and Pitsea. Is it a throw or goal kick? I think it's a goal kick. Beautiful region here in Essex, Basildon. The Len Salmon Stadium, home of Bowers and Pitsea, also home of #United. Now Bowers looking to drive it forward once again, and they can, and they find that. They find that player in. Courtney Locke wants it. She is absolutely everywhere, isn't she? She gets the ball in, and she does find her player. And it's a great save, though. She found Sarah Wilson, who to be fair, deserves a goal because she's played absolutely brilliant. But Daisy Gibbs, safe hands, keeps it out and keeps Needham in this game. We've got 15 minutes left to go of regulation play. But keep your comments coming in, like, comment, share, we can see them. If you haven't already subscribed to Live Sport now, please do. It helps us bring you even more live football. Needham looking desperately to get it forward and quickly. Here's Amber Cantwell. She's had a lot of possession since coming on, hasn't she? She's been very lively indeed. There's Eva Hubbard, who's probably been Needham's best player in this game so far. It's cut out though by Bowers and Pitsea. Over there on the left side by Holly Moore, who came on to replace the injured Millie Isherwood. There is Eva Hubbard once again. She's right in the thick of action, trying to create something for her side. Not this time though, because once again Bowers and Pitsea drive forward. It's Maddie Thomas. She gets the ball in. It is put away though. Good, strong, comfortable, confident header from Needham Market. And Amber Cantwell looks to just push it forward, but Margot Farnes is going to come out, collect it, and get it out wide to Kelsey Smith here. Now Kelsey Smith, she's got Courtney Fraser ahead of her. I think it's just too much power and it's going to go out for a Needham throw. That's Mia Etheridge just tying up a shoelace there. Able to win the head this time, but the ball is pumped forward now. We've got Molly Hall chasing after it, going up against Danielle Stiles, and it's Danielle who Molly just about keeps it in. I think Danielle was trying to try and push it out, but she kept it in, managed to retain possession as well. Here is the substitute, Courtney Fraser. Now it's pumped forward, trying to find Whitney Locke, but the referee says no, and pulls the play back. And I think we've got Nina Thomas down on the ground here. Physio comes over. I think it's Nina Thomas down on the ground, but of course Needham Market, you certainly can't accuse them of time wasting because they are losing this game 2-0. They need really as much time on the clock as they possibly can. Attendance here today at the Lens Hammond Stadium, 256 for this Vitality Women's FA Cup first round tie between two sides who compete in the Eastern Region Women's Football League. Bowers currently 5th in the league. Needham Market 4th, although both sides are on 12 points, but Bowers have played a game more. Both sides' first appearance in the FA Cup first round proper. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far. Please do like, comment and share. As I said, we've still got a lot of live sport to bring you this year. Next Sunday, apologies. The Sunday the 20th, we have the Men's and Women's Premier Handball League. NEM Hawks taking on Liverpool, the top flight of handball here in the UK. Okay, free kick taken for Bowers by Kelsey Smith, but it goes straight back to Needham. But a good staunch defence and tackling in the midfield gives it back to Bowers and Pitsea. Here is Smith, goes back to her keeper Margot Farnes. She's got plenty of time, although having said that, it does look like Ellie Rossiter was chasing her down. Wasn't able to get her, but it does go out. That pressure counted for something, so it's gone out for a throw for Needham Market Women. Halfway into the Bowers half here. Here is Rossiter, the substitute. Can she get the ball in? She tried to, but it's put out. Mia Etheridge with the Ball back in. Oh, it's a wild kick. A wild attempted clearance. And oh my word, it was a wild attempted clearance by Bowers, wasn't it? Margot managed to just pick it, did drop it unfortunately, but Needham unable to capitalise on that and push it through. I think the referee might have blown up had it gone in, but it does go out for a corner for Needham Market, 6th or 7th in this game. They really need to do something now. We have got less than 10 minutes on the clock, of course, plus injury time as well. The crowds are starting to get excited here as well. You can hear them thumping. It sounds good, doesn't it? Now here we go, Mia Etheridge. She needs to get this ball back to her teammates quickly in the Bowers half, but she plays it back to the halfway line. It goes to Laura Bloomfield, out wide here to number 23, which is Nina Thomas. And there is Rossiter again, and it's Rossiter who's going to take the throw. And unfortunately, she can't create anything. It does go out. I think it was Amber Cantwell, isn't it? She can't create anything. Yeah, it does go out for a Bowers and Pitsea throw. They might want to take their time a little bit here. The sky looks beautiful this evening, doesn't it, here in Basildon? Look at it, absolutely stunning. What a day it's been to play football here in the Vitality Women's FA Cup. It's a hoof forward. It's a great attempt as well. I wasn't sure who it was, but that would have been some goal, wouldn't it? Even further out from Danielle Silitos for Bowers and Pitsea. That free kick halfway into the second half to make it 2-0 to Bowers and Pitsea. Here is Courtney Fraser looking to retain the ball. It's a bit of a nudge there. It's given a free kick to Bowers just inside their own half. Put forward, good ball in, but it is safely headed away by the Needham defence here now. Needham have got a player breaking on the left. Ellie Rossiter is gunning forward. I think she's offside if that ball were to make it through. It didn't, so Needham do retain possession. Now, can they create something here? There is Nina Thomas going back to her keeper, Daisy Gibbs. Time is ticking now for Needham Market if they're going to get themselves into this game. And the ball goes out for a Bowers and Pitsea throw-in. There is Kelsey Smith who's going to take it. Now here is Amber Cantwell, the substitute. Can she find a way through? She has a bit of a wild shot. She's going to have to do better than that to beat Margot Farnes. I'm sure she's trying to find a player, or just thought she'd have a bit of a pot shot there. She draws Molly Hall on and gets it away though, takes the player out of position, puts it forward for Bowers and Pitsea here. One more goal for Bowers will surely seal this tie. Now Molly Hall gunning forward. Again, Ellie Rossiter just needs to watch herself for the offside trap. A couple of times, I think if the ball had gone through, she would have been offside. But here is now for Bowers and Pitsea, Maddie Thomas through the centre. Oh, she finds, she does. She manages to find Sarah Wilson, who's had a fantastic game. It's hard to really call between Sarah Wilson and Whitney Locke, who's sort of player of the match, really, because both ladies have just been absolutely sensational in this match. In fact, we'll put it to you then. Player of the match, comment, who do you think it should be? It's got to either be Whitney Locke for me or Sarah Wilson, although Kelsey Smith's in with a shout as well. Comment below, tell us who should be player of this match. We want to hear from you. We'll put it to the vote. Oh, and it's gone out. It was a good opportunity for Bowers to seal this game. All right, Needham looking to get this forward now, and they do. And once again, it's Ellie Rossiter looking to drive it forward. She's got possession here. She's going to go into the box. She's got a few players of support with her, but it goes out for a corner. They've got to surely score this one, surely. So tell us, player of the match, who is it? Comment below. We want to know who you think it should be. Right, here we go. It's corner time for Needham Market. Starting to get into last chance saloon here for Needham. They need a goal quickly if they're going to have any chance of staying in this tie. It goes low, but Bowers, managed to get it away. And it's a great dispossession, and Whitney Locke is driving forward. She's got a player forward. She's got Courtney Fraser ahead, but it's just a little bit short, and it's pumped forward by Daisy Gibbs in the Needham goal. They've got players forward, have Needham Market, really looking to get one back quickly. They really need to, don't they? Oh, and it was a tackle from behind there, and the ref does blow up. That was Lindsay Cooper on, I'll find out, I think it's one of the substitutes, isn't it? Apologies if you're oh no, it's not. Sorry, Kirsty. It's Kirsty Jackson. I should have known better. Apologies if you're watching this back, Kirsty. Roar goes up from the crowd as well. We are now into the closing stages. 3 minutes left on the clock for regulation play, plus injury time, of course. In the second half of this game. Good kick forward, look at that. Tucked away though, but they just keep the pressure on. They just seem to keep winning the ball, do Bowers. And look at that once again, just when they get into a little bit of danger, it's taken away. There's Kelsey Smith, had a fantastic game. Here is Courtney Fraser. She's got time to whip it in. She does whip it in, but unfortunately it's just behind the players who were driving forward. And I can tell you the player of the match has gone to Sarah Wilson. She was one of my 2 picks. So congratulations. So confirmation player of the match is Sarah Wilson for Bowers and Pitsea Ladies. Number 7, what a game she has had. Well deserved as well. Congratulations to her. And Needham Market on the attack, looking to get it in. Oh, and the header just goes wide. That really was potentially last chance. Only two goals to push this to extra time. I'm not so sure it's going to happen, is it? Here is Courtney Fraser. She's trying to push it forward and not able to get it there. Mia Etheridge, hard tackling. But here once again is Whitney Locke looking to get it forward. They're looking to seal this one. Kelsey Smith here. Off the back of Mia Etheridge. I must say Mia Etheridge has had a very good game as well for Needham Market Women. Excuse me. Here is driving forward. It's Holly Moore, the substitute for Bowers and Pitsea. It is cut out though by Needham Market. Time is running out. I think we're about to see the board for how long it's going to be for injury time very shortly. And we are going to have 5 minutes of injury time. 5 minutes of injury time in this game. One more chance if they can score this one. Needham Market are still in it. They're driving forward. It's whipped in. It's gone wide. Potentially a wasted opportunity there, and it's a goal kick for Bowers and Pitsea, who will be in no rush to take this at all. Are they about to create history and get to the Vitality Women's FA Cup second round? Bowers and Pitsea. We must be their good luck charm. When we covered the Bowers and Pitsea Ladies reserves, they won 3-2 against Chelmsford City Women. They're 2-0 up here in the closing stages of this game against Needham Market Women in the FA Cup. Oh, crunchy tackle. That was Sarah Wilson, but it was deemed fair. She won the ball. Player of the match, Sarah Wilson, with a fantastic tackle there to just stop any potential danger at all. Looks like we're going to have another substitution. And that is Nima Thomas coming off for Jodie Sharp, I believe, for Needham.
Substitution, Needham Market, place number 23, Steve Thomas. Number 17, Jodie Sharp.
Yeah, confirmation. Nima Thomas off for Needham Market. Jodie Sharp on. Another little opportunity for Bowers and Pitsea, but time is running out now. A couple of minutes just left on the clock before the full-time whistle will blow, and surely Bowers and Pitsea have secured their path into the second round of the FA Cup for the first ever time in their history. And time has surely run out now for Needham Market. It goes for a Bowers and Pitsea throw. Ball pumped forward. Players looking towards the referee now. They'll want the whistle to be blown. We've just got another minute. Oh, could it be three? Here is Whitney Locke. Oh, and the referee line's gone up. Oh, she's offside. It could have been a second for Whitney Locke, but the linesman's gone up. She's offside. What a shame that is for her. The lights come on in the main stand here as well, because the full-time whistle is about to be blown very shortly. And there will be no extra time here at the Len Salmon Stadium, although can Needham get a bit of a consolation. They're trying to, aren't they? They're trying to push it forward, but it's gone out. It's crunching strong tackle there by Holly Moore, just to stop the ball getting into the box. At the full-time whistle, don't go anywhere though, because we're going to bring you live reaction once the game ends, so do not disappear. Stick around. And we are going to head down onto the pitch and see if we can chat to, we certainly want to chat to Sarah Wilson, don't we, and both managers if we get a chance. It's been a superb game, hasn't it? Both teams, I'm sure, must be proud, but it is Bowers and Pitsea who are going to create history. One last chance maybe for Needham to pull one back. It's a corner ball. And now here we go, maybe one last chance. Whitney Locke, she scored the goal to get things underway earlier today. She's driving forward, she's still got possession of the ball. She does have Courtney Fraser in the box. She's going to whip it in. And it's just gone, oh, it's almost a mishandle by Daisy Gibbs, but not this time. Any second now, we're waiting for that full-time whistle. Expect the Len Salmon Stadium to erupt. The referee takes a look at his watch. Any second now. Get yourself ready for this. This place, Essex, is going to erupt. It certainly is if they can add a third here, right at the end. And it's that player, Whitney Locke. Her and Sarah Wilson have just been absolutely sensational in this game. And Mia Etheridge just pushes down it goes out, and I think the referee, it's a throw-in for Bowers and Pitsea. Hold your hats, everybody, because any second now we are about to hear that full-time whistle. And there it goes, and it is Bowers and Pitsea who reach the second round of the Vitality Women's FA Cup for the first time in their history. What a game we have seen.
Bowers Pitsea 2, Needham Market 0. Thank you all so much for your attendance today.
Now don't go too far, we're going to see if we get ourselves down onto the pitch and have a quick chat with some of the players. We hope you've enjoyed that coverage, but stay around just yet. We're not done now just yet. It has finished here though. Bowers and Pitsea Ladies 2, Needham Market Women 0. So I'm just going to put the graphic up for everybody so you can see for yourself. Don't go too far though. We will be back on the pitch for immediate reaction shortly. Sorry guys, sorry mate, no, you're right. Sorry guys, I squidged through, thank you. Sorry guys, sorry. Sorry mate, can I just get, sorry mate, can I get on? We're doing the TV coverage. Can I get on the pitch? We're doing the TV coverage. Yeah, they're only trainers, they're all right.
No, they're not. You're not allowed trainers on there.
Serious?
Yeah. It says you're on the boards, mate.
Is it really?
You're not allowed trainers.
Do you want me to bring the manager over?
Yeah, can you? Yeah.
Where's Harry?
Well done, refs. Well played.
Cheers.
Good game, wasn't it?
Really loud. Go on, just call them. Really loud.
Sorry.
I got your right now.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Well done. sorry. You're right. Well played.
Only Jessica.
Okay.
Getting for you.
More. Wait.
Right, if you come back to me now, because I'm going to very quickly grab Sarah Wilson, player of the match, very shortly. We are going to speak to Nick, the Bowers and Pitsea manager, as well in a second. Sarah Wilson, of course, she's just having a good time. She's just chilling out down there. As you can see, it's so nice to see so many people. I got told off actually for coming on here. I shouldn't be on here because I've got trainers on, but never mind. I'm doing it anyway. Stuart told me off, but I'm doing it anyway, so never mind. Here we go. We'll see if we can grab a word with Sarah Wilson. I'm going to grab a word with the Bowers and Pitsea manager very shortly as well. And of course, we're going to see if we can grab a word with Warren as well, the Needham Market Women manager. It was, of course, a big shame for them, really, wasn't it? Warren's been a huge help, but unfortunately, just not to be their day today. But we are going to hear very shortly from the Bowers and Pitsea manager, get their thoughts on what was a superb game. It really was. Well, I think they're coming over now, so just enjoy the scenes for a little bit. Lucky girls, well played. Now we're just bear with us, enjoy the scenes whilst we're here, why not? What an FA Cup tie it has been. Bowers and Pitsea making it through to the second round of the Vitality Women's FA Cup for the first time ever in their history. We are just waiting for a few more people to come on over. I'm already pushing it by coming this far out on the pitch already with my trainers on. I can't believe that I'm not allowed trainers on. It's unbelievable, but there you go. Them's the rules, we've got to abide by them. So that's what we will do very shortly. I'm delighted to say I've got Nick coming over, the Bowers and Pitsea manager, just making his way over very shortly. He will be a very proud man indeed. In fact, I can see it. He's giving the Bowers support team a bit of a hug there. There's the Needham players are about to come walking past me, about to come trudging off as well. But what a game we have seen. We have just witnessed history here today. It is Bowers and Pitsea 2, Needham Market Women. They are into the second round of the FA Cup proper for the first time in their history. Here he comes over now. Let's grab a quick word with Nick if we can. And actually, this is really nice to see, by the way. This is Daisy Gibbs here. He's shaking hands with because she did some incredible saves. Daisy, well played. Congratulations. This is we've got Nick here as well. I don't want to talk to us here. You're so happy, aren't you? You must be the proudest man in Essex.
Yeah, done well. They done well today.
But what did you make of the game? Because Needham looked like they started both halves quite lively, but certainly in the first half, when we saw Whitney break through and scored a goal, it just almost rocked them. I mean, you guys are just on top for the rest of the half.
Yeah, I mean, for me, in terms of game, we haven't met them in the league. Don't know little about them.
Couple of weeks, isn't it?
A couple of weeks' time, we're up at their place playing. So today, really, it was about trying to deal with the pressure in a team mentality, trying to get players back behind the ball in order to try and ensure they can't play through us, which I felt we did quite well at times. Got a bit ropey, sometimes. A couple of their players would get on the ball in there. We're probably giving a little bit too much space and time. They were always a threat in the game. Hats off to them. It was a good game of football.
It was, yeah.
And I think anyone watching that as a neutral will say it was a good advertisement for the Vitality FA Cup, which is fantastic at the end of the day.
Now, it's historic to reach the first round. Now you're in the second round. Tell me about what does it mean for the club?
Well, I mean, it's massive for the club. I mean, admittedly.
Can we just get Sarah, can you come in as well, please?
Yeah. So, you're right, mate. Absolutely massive for the club. And the important thing is that in terms of the club, like a lot of clubs, is that, you know, it's about attendances, it's about gate, and it's about attracting people to come and watch the game, which is a good game of football, very lively, very entertaining football. And it's about people coming to the game, enjoying the game, and then coming back again, And equally, like anything else, you saw even the Dagenham Wildcats that were screaming their heads off over there, supporting. It's about that. It's about a little bit of a family environment in which people can enjoy it. People enjoy the game, enjoy the environment. And like anything else, it's about inspiring the youngsters, the young girls, to come and play football as well. That's the most important thing.
Look, congratulations. Go on, go see the team. I'm going to have a quick chat with Sarah here. Sarah, player of the match. That was some performance. How does it feel to be in the second round of the FA Cup?
Oh, it's just amazing. This is the first time I think I've played in the first round proper, so to go into the second round, just, so excited.
It's a tight game, wasn't it? Because obviously you and Needham are very close to each other in the league as well. So did you really know what to expect? Did you just not know too much about them?
No, I mean, I've not come up against Needham before, so none of us really knew what to expect, but we knew they were going to be tough. So just had to dig in deep.
No, you've got a big smile on your face.
Yeah, I'm buzzing.
FA Cup first round, player of the match. Tell me about your emotions right now. How are you feeling?
I'm buzzing. I was saying to the girls, and I got nominated as player of the match. I didn't know what was happening. I thought I was getting subbed off. But I'm buzzing, so buzzing for the team. Obviously, great to get the man of the match, but more excited for the team to get through, and buzzing for the next round.
Who do you want in the next round? If you
don't know who the options are. Don't have the wrong person.
Just pick a team. No, look, go celebrate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just wonder if Warren will have a quick chat with me as well. Go ahead, Warren. Thank you. Warren's going to come back out and have a quick chat with us very shortly. The manager from Needham Market Women, very shortly. He's just going to put his stuff down. As you can see, it means an awful lot, doesn't it? Come on, Em. You enjoyed it? You enjoyed the game? What did you make of it?
It was rubbish.
It was rubbish. Are you a Needham fan?
Just shocked.
Only you would say that.
Warren, commiserations, but you guys did play your part in a fantastic FA Cup tie. It looked like both halves, you really came out the blocks, but just couldn't quite maintain that.
I said to these at half time, I think the final third we just lacked that little bit of cutting edge. But for the game as a whole, for women's football and for the area as a whole, I think it was a really good showcase. The support that was here and the fact that you've been able to live stream it, an event in the whole for women's football was really good. So.
What does it mean for the club just to reach the first round? Because it's the first time, in your short history actually, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we've been going, this is like our 5th year. So we've got progressed every year, and then this year first round proper. It's amazing. And this year the money essentially is a bonus, but to lay part in history for the women's side of the club, it's brilliant. I can't argue.
I'll say Eva Hubbard's some player, isn't she?
Yeah, a very good addition that we got in the summer. Got a wealth of experience, athletic, and a great left foot. So what a great player we got there.
But well, congratulations, commiserations at the same time. But you should be proud. Just getting this far is an achievement, so right. And of course, you meet them a couple of weeks as well, don't you?
Exactly that.
Thank you so much for talking to us. I'm going to pop back up. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys in a bit. Let me come back up though before we head off, because we've got lots to tell you about what we've got coming up over the next few weeks as well. So much to bring you. What a day we've had. The atmosphere here is so exciting. Just enjoy it, soak it up, enjoy it, relax. I imagine might be a few sore heads tomorrow in the Basildon area, who knows. Right, so coming up for it, let's just have a look. Actually, we've got a couple of comments coming in. Thank you for your comments. But let's have a little look at the upcoming fixtures for Bowers Pitsea. Now, of course, it's going to change ever so slightly, because on the 27th they will have their second round FA Cup tie. I wonder who it's going to be against. I'm not too sure where the draw is, but as it stands at the minute, next Sunday they're away at Luton Town. Then on the 4th of December, away at today's opponents, Needham Market. On the 18th of December, they've got Harlow Town. Don't forget, there will be another fixture, though, on Sunday the 27th in the Vitality Women's FA Cup second round. For Needham Market Women, the next few fixtures look like this. Of course, Bowers and Pitsea is their next game at home. Just just north of Ipswich. Then on Sunday, the 11th of December, Stevenage FC away before a home game just before Christmas against AFC Sudbury. Right, that almost wraps it up for us. South Africa, we are live sport now. A huge thank you for tuning in today. We've got more live sport to bring you next week. Coming up on Sunday the 20th, we head to Oldham. We've got the NEM Hawks taking on Liverpool in the men's and women's Premier Handball League. The action, the throw-off gets underway from 1:30. The show will start at 1:15. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. A huge congratulations to Bowers and Pitsea Ladies. They are through to the second round of the FA Cup.
Late to the stage they come, papers to blaze the punk, police on the beats we run, high rise you're not equal chump, I'm above you're below us all, no love in the doja fools, utilize my golden tool, no repentance is overdue. You don't see me now, you don't see me now, you don't see me, you don't see me now, you don't see me now, you don't see me, you don't see me now, you don't see me now, you don't see me, you don't see me now, you don't see me now.